What you're looking at here is an Emerson turn of the century Deluxe. Yeah, this is one of the most uncommon Sears models you will find. Okay, the 1895 Sears came in plain version, came in an ornate version, but what you're looking at here is the obscenely ornate version. Ah yes, look at that detail. As you can see, there's a bit of an antenna sticking out of it. That's for the remote. Yeah, this fan uses a remote control. I'd say it was made sometime in the early 80s, 83, 84, maybe 85, probably 83 or 84. Another neat feature on here is there is an on and off switch, and on top of the motor there's what looks like a reverse switch, but it says remote or manual. Bit interesting to say the least. Look here, that's your remote control. Can't really see much of the text. Low, medium, high, off, down, off, up, and for the light. Now, see if we can get the light to work. The remote is finicky. First we're going to start on low. If we can get it to go. Here we go. Yep, there's your light. There it goes. The remote is very finicky. It's difficult to operate. Now it's up to medium. As you can see, the low speed was a bit fast. Now we're going to see if we can get it to high. Yep, we got it to high. Has a bit of a running hum and a bit of a buzz, but that's apparently a typical characteristic of the Emerson 1895 series and all of its derivatives. Now, as we see here, now we're going to press the off-up button. In order to reverse the fan, you have two off switches, either off for downdraft or off for updraft. Now we have set it in updraft. We're going to put it on low speed. Get the light to work. All right. Up to medium. Now up to high. Lights are dimmable. Turning it off. I'll let it spin down. See the lights? Get the light off. That light's off. Let's turn off the floods. See if we can turn the light again. Yeah, it's being very finicky. Very difficult. But I guess that is par for the course when it comes to a remote control that is 30 years old or more. As you can see, the spin down time is quite good. Turn the light off. Come on. Turn it back on low. Alright. Now we're going to do something interesting. Now, as you can see, there is an on and off switch. We're going to turn it off. On top of the motor, there is this reverse switch. We're going to turn it to manual. Lights came on. Turn the light off in the pole chain. Okay. Now, you saw the full range of speeds with the remote control. I also have it hooked up to a Hunter 3-speed wall control rated for 1.6 amps. Now, I have the light set, I have the remote, the wall control set to high. Okay. As you can see, starts right up. Now, I'm going to turn it off. Since you've already seen it spin down, there's no point in having it happen a second time. Now, we're going to operate it from the Hunter 3-speed wall control, again rated for 1.6 amps, starting with low. Now with the wall control, the low speed is far more reasonable, far more aesthetic. A lot nicer than the stock low speed. Floods back on. Now we're bumping it up to medium, again at the wall control. medium speed. The wall control is a bit slower. Oddly enough, it's more of a medium low than a proper low speed. And of course now we're back to high. It has an Emerson KB55 motor in it. Okay. We're going to turn it off for the final time. Now if you're wondering what this fan was based on, see, many old fans of the 70s and 80s were reproductions of antique designs. Now you're probably wondering, what was this one based on? This one was based on one of the very first GE ceiling fans of the early 1900s. It's what I'd like to call the basket case. They made a plain basket-shaped motor fan with 4 blades, and they also made an Ornate version. This is a reproduction of that Ornate version, strangely enough made by Emerson. This is one of the most uncommon Emersons of the 80s, and one of the most uncommon Sears designs. It was $350, brand new, in 1983. Now, calculate that for inflation, and it's a hell of a lot more than that today, thus very few of these actually sold, which makes them very difficult to find today. A couple years ago, I found this one at Habitat for about $18. When I saw it, I was like, you're mine. I'm leaving with you now. Very, very difficult to find. Very nice design as well. Another odd bit is the canopy. Looks like a Lasco canopy, right? I think Sears may have had a deal with Lasco as well, and just packaged them with Emerson fans, you know, for the sake of vaulted ceilings, because Emerson's canopies weren't very, you know, practical. They were always kludgy. So, well, there you have it.